Gymnastics has been a part of my life since before I can remember. I was tumbling around the house with my older sister before I was even able to walk. She was really into the sport, so she taught me everything I knew, and I quickly picked it up. I was her shadow. Sometimes I still feel like her shadow, but I was in love. I spent hours upon hours in the gym, and when I got older, the time commitment doubled. Loving and living are like two of a kind. It became my life, and I loved it. I loved the feeling of my body flying through the air, defying the laws of physics in my brutal sport. The grace, the sweat, the pain, and even the tears. I just loved everything about it. The smell of the chalk and the feeling of my hands gripping the bar. It was such a high. I had injuries and surgeries and more injuries, but I kept coming back. All of my friends were from the gym. We had rushing coaches, so our practices were long and exhausting. Nobody from school could relate to what we were going through, so we counted on one another for support. Gymnastics did have its perks, though. We were able to travel all over the country together, competing in Las Vegas, the Bahamas, Florida, California, and many more incredible places. Winning didn't hurt either. All of the discipline and hard work paid off. Standing on the top of that podium knowing that today, you were the best. Everyone says they love their sport, but I don't really think it was a sport I loved. I hated the sport. I hated being judged and I hated the long practice hours, but I loved the rush of wind I felt when I swung so effortlessly from the bar. I loved getting so mad at myself when I didn't catch it, and I loved even more that I could get back up, use the energy from my anger, and catch it the next time. I even loved the exhausting pain at the end of the day and the chalk that used to cover me from head to toe. People ask me about it now and I find myself at a loss for words. My descriptions are vague and my memories are fuzzy. It's hard to love something you hardly remember. I had always counted on getting recruited to do gymnastics in college. It was my dream and I was going to make it happen, but I got injured so badly at my national meet that I couldn't finish. After that final injury, I realized it was time to move on. And here I am, almost 2 years later, having the time of my life at Virginia Tech. I've made the best friends I could ask for. And I realize that I do have something to love. It's writing. It's putting the things on paper that I can't say out loud. It's expressing myself with a pen. It's celebrating my life on paper. Dave Matthews once said, "Celebrate we will, because life is short but sweet for certain." I'm living my life out loud with my words.